Hit it, Logan.
It's After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of their extracurricular activities. Powered by Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. 100% Canadian owned. Enjoy.
This week on After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
So much
Made me spit my beer out. I was like, yeah, okay.
You guys, thanks, guys.
It's a guest spot on CSI Miami. That's what it is.
That's right. I'm the new Horatio. Yeah.
He romanticizes a hot dog. We'll see you on the TV screen soon.
Yeah, you bet.
On Law and Order, SVU.
SUV or whatever.
SUV,
Yeah.
sport utility vehicle. Sam, what episode are we on?
124, baby.
Woo! 124.
And joining the Three Timers Club, Chef Kevin Conniff of Sweet Bella.
Woo!
We first met him after your holiday baking
That's right.
championship.
Holiday Baking Championship, season 10, a couple, maybe 2 years ago.
Should have won.
Life is full of should-haves, but you got to move on.
And now you're back. You've been busy in Calgary, and you're one of the only three-timer guests. I was telling you before we got started that Mike from Hotel Mirror is coming for it. He wants number 4.
He's got 3? Okay, Mike, I'm coming for you.
You guys
I'm tied
both
with
got
you.
it. Now you're tied. Today we're drinking
What do we got? Summertime. All right.
Tree Brewing Co. Campside West Coast Pilsner. I think they plant trees is what this brewery
That's
does.
what it kind of looks like, right?
Yeah, drink beer, plant
Drink
trees.
beer, yeah.
What kind of beer do you like, Chef Kevin?
Oh, I like them all.
I'm a stout guy.
Summertime, I like the light ones, the blonde ones. Coming into the winter, I'll go Guinness all the way.
Yeah.
Red, that kind of stuff. But mostly light stuff in the summer.
Have
As
you
long as
done
it's
a
cold.
chocolate beer partnership?
No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I work with some guys out in Brad Creek, the Brad Creek Distillers. We've been kind of talking about it a little bit and try to figure out. The problem with that is alcohol is very watery, and water and chocolate don't go well together.
Yeah.
So I tried putting some in the dehydrator, kind of an epic fail. I tried playing around with it, put it in the oven. You got to get it dry and crisp somehow. There's probably a way to do it. I've just been so busy, I haven't really had the chance, but it's on the radar. It's on my list.
You are like I think you're one of the people I meet who is like one of the busiest people. Every time I look at your Instagram or whatever you're doing, you're always up to something.
Yeah, we keep it moving.
You just traveled a bunch to New York. You got to take your kids there.
Yeah, it was super fun. My boys are not little boys anymore. I got 2 teenagers at home, 16 and 14, Liam and Kai, and it's wild. It's just wild watching them grow up. We traveled, we went to New York recently, and we went to Thailand before that, and just they're little travelers. They're eating and seeing culture and stuff. New York was pretty cool because they actually got it this time, I think. They were hanging out with some of my high school buddies and young friends, and, I saw the twinkle in their eye, and they looked back at me like, oh, now we understand you, Dad. Now we know what these, soprano kind of sayings that you say and all these little innuendos that you're putting out. They kind of got it, which is really cool to see. They got a chance to spend time with my dad, and he's 80-something, and he was talking like you were talking in the 80s, and it was pretty wild to see like a flashback in time, Yeah,
because you live here in Calgary, but you're
That's right.
from New York.
Yeah, originally from New York. I was born and raised in the Hudson Valley, about an hour north of New York City. So I spent all my high school and young teenage shenanigan years up in the Hudson Valley and playing around up there. So we spent some time up there, and we spent some time in New York City too. New York City, it's just, man, just like I left it, it's absolutely crazy and insane.
That's a mecca, dude. I've only been one time, and the scope of it is huge.
Busy, and everybody's honking and F this and that, and there's just like, you could stand on a corner. We stood on a corner one day eating a bagel and a coffee, and we just watched. We watched the bread truck pull up, and this one cutting this one off, and this guy's double parking, and all the culture and all, like, you could write a book by just standing still and watching what's going on. Absolutely insane.
Sam, you've been a couple times as well, right?
Yeah. I think the first time I went, I didn't really appreciate it because I was only there for like a day. But I went back last year, and like transit everywhere, and like the amount of people that you see, like it's just on another world.
Did you drive in New York, Kev?
I did not.
Because I would never do that.
In the beginning, when my wife and I had an apartment down there, I had a car, and I swear I got like $1,000 worth of tickets in the first month, and I was like, "That's it, we're done."
Yeah.
Because it's so hard to park. You have a parking thing there, and there's 15,000 signs up and down, and you can't park on Wednesday. You got to move it on Thursday. You got to stand on one foot. You got to bounce around. It's like all of a sudden you come back and you think you paid the meter and there's so many tickets there. So I get rid of the. It's harder to find spots and it's so expensive. It's so much easier biking or transit or whatever.
I couldn't get
or
over
walking.
the transit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty easy and it's you can get just about anywhere. So it's way faster.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Like in a lot of the buildings there, like they probably don't have parking. Like
no,
they might have something for like the person who runs.
Yeah,
the building,
you got to pay for it for sure. There's limited spots. I
Yeah.
mean, it could be 30 stories up, and there's 20 spots, and they're kind of grandfathered in, or you got to pay almost as much as your apartment sometimes to get this parking spot.
yeah.
So it's very difficult if you're just driving around trying to find a spot every day.
Yeah.
It could take. I used to live in Queens for a while, and sometimes you would drive around the block for 2-3 hours waiting for a spot to open up. I mean, when you
so
come
you
home
can
from
go to work
working,
or go
yeah,
home.
and you're like, do I really want to drive around the block? Or you take a chance, park it by the fire hydrant, and you come out the next day, it's gone. And then you got to go find it, and it's like, oh. So it's tough, if you have a car there. I wouldn't advise it.
How was your favorite spots? Like, are some of your favorite restaurants still there, still kicking? Because I feel like there's probably some legacy spots.
Yeah, there's some favorite spots that we have. The best thing I had is I have a buddy of mine. His name is Alphonse, but we call him Fonz, and he has a pizza place. So we got a chance to go up. He was working that day, and he's been there 25, 30 years. And
What's it called? What's the pizza place?
The pizza place is called Banksville Pizza.
Okay.
It's on the border of New York and Greenwich, and just awesome pizza. My younger guy is more my food critic. Like, I have a pizza oven in the backyard. I got to have you guys over one time. We'll have a pizza party. Maybe when Mariah comes back, right?
Yes.
So I make my pizza a certain way, and we eat pizza around Calgary. There's so many different ways you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
And so my younger guy and my older guy, they love the pizza. And the younger guy went to this, and he's like, Dad, Fonz is the best. So Fonz, shout out to you, Fonz. You got the best pizza. I'm trying to keep up to you. He made a great pizza. So, there's some, everything's kind of changing a little bit in New York. All the restaurants are there. My old apartment, somebody else has got it. It's not like a museum. Things change. Life goes on. Mm-hmm. But it was kind of cool to go back. And, I took the kids to the city in about 2.5, 3 days, and we saw everything from Madison Square Garden to Times Square. And we're like, look at this, look at that. You could ask them now, they probably don't even know what they saw. But we went. There's so much to see. Oh, yeah, right? Whatever you're into.
You plan out days and you can't get everything you want.
I didn't get to see the Ghostbuster Firehouse. I wanted to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't get to even see the Statue of Liberty. I was so busy.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like you need like 2 weeks.
This might be a hot take. I feel like you can skip the Statue of Liberty. I think we've seen it enough in every movie ever,
We didn't go out. We saw it from the shoreline looking out, and the kids were like, yeah, that's great. What they wanted to see is the plaza. They wanted to see exactly where Kevin McAllister ran down the steps and got the cheese pizza.
Okay,
they wanted to stand there. And I was like, well, we can do that. That's free. We'll go there. No problem.
Yeah. I had to go to 30 Rock. I had to see that as well. Like, just you gotta. I don't know.
Yeah, you can go see like where David Letterman used to shoot. There's so much stuff. You can check it out, right? Whatever you're into, from theater to fabric to sports. There's so many sports teams you can go to. We went to the Yankees game, and that was super fun. Unfortunately, it cost me an absolute fortune to see Aaron Judge strike out. I think he struck out 3 times, maybe even 4 times.
Should have just went to a Mets game.
I was like, oh my God, right? We got really good seats. My brother was there, and we hung out, and I'm thinking, right, we're gonna get these awesome seats for sure. Foul balls coming my way. Not even a single foul ball. You believe this?
Wow.
It didn't even come close.
That's usually how it goes. Like,
yeah, I got like a half a sunburn and paid $15 or $18 for a beer. It was like, wow, that worked. But it was fun. The stadium is amazing. It's just so expensive for a family of 4 to be there. And, with our Canadian dollar against the U.S., it's not great.
That's why he goes to the States, is to watch baseball.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, I've been to Yankee Stadium 3 times now. And
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's crazy. It truly kind of feels like this like big corporate building in a way, though.
Yeah,
like,
it's huge.
Because I've been to like other ones. Like I've been to Fenway Park, which just feels so small and like intimate and like old.
Yeah.
And then you go into Yankee Stadium and you're like, this thing is like the biggest stadium
it's
ever.
Big.
Like
it's big, but it's a well-oiled machine. Like we got there, and the lineup was like all the way back to the subway. I'm starting to sweat. I'm going, man, we're gonna miss like 4 innings.
Yeah.
And within like, let's say 10 minutes, they had moved thousands of people right in. Boom, 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 you were in.
Oh yeah.
And it was pretty like, like they got this figured out.
They do, yeah. Even if you go see like an NFL game, it's mind blowing.
Did you walk through the hall with like all like the banners and
stuff?
Yeah,
we
that's
did.
Wild, hey.
Yeah, they have everything hanging there, and they have all the statues and everything, and they it's pretty wild. We were down pretty low, not too close, but you could just hear the crack of the bat, and you could hear them talking, and just the Cracker Jack guys throwing stuff up, and the beer guys going up and down. It's still got some old charm to it. I grew up going to the original one. I was a Yankees fan I still am, barely know the team, but back in the day, my dad used to work for Con Edison, so they used to put up the lights, Con Edison's electric company there. So you used to get free tickets on certain days. We used to go down and watch the game, but you'd be way up top with your binoculars. We never got a chance to see, anything. And that's kind of the coolest thing. I might have mentioned it before about Calgary, right? Like, I grew up as a Yankees fan, and I couldn't even get. I would used to look with my binoculars down at the first baseline and see Don Mattingly and see these guys play. And here in Calgary, you can go to a Calgary Flames game and get right down to the ice, for warm-up and, see your star players and be really, really close to them. So the amount of community connections I think the Flames have to Calgary, I think, is awesome. In Yankee Stadium, you couldn't even get close to your star players.
Segregated, eh?
Yeah. But I do have a special place in my heart for the Mets. We grew up in New York, and it was either Knicks, Giants, Yankees, or you went Mets, Jets, and I don't know what else. But there was you were very, very divided. So a couple of friends of mine are diehard Mets fan. I'm Yankees fans. And I did go to a Mets game.
Mets, Jets, and Nets.
Yeah, Nets. There you go. 4 or 5 years ago, I went there, and I was like, it was only because I was in town. I was in the Yankees, or I was in New York, and they weren't playing. So fine, I'll by default, I'll go to the Mets game. It was Mother's Day. And sure enough, we're down low a little bit. Third inning, second guy up, crack of the bat, and the ball's starting to come. And I'm going, I get the beer. I'm going, this is coming. So got to put the beer down, Put the beer down. The thing does a one hopper, and there we go. Boom, I got my ball.
That's
and I was like, it was wild. The cool thing about the ball is it was stitched with pink stitching. So it was for Mother's Day. Right? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I got it at home, and I have it framed in, the ticket and everything. But so I do have a little special place in my heart for the Mets, because that's like a boyhood dream, is to get you a ball or to get anywhere near a live ball. That was like the coolest ththing.
When I went to New York, the Mets rained out, and I didn't get to go. So
you didn't go?
When I was in New York with my mom, I went because we were there for a couple of days, and she wasn't feeling that good. So I was like, well, I'm not going to waste the night. So I hopped on the subway by myself and took the train to Queens.
Oh, yeah?
And I got a Mets ticket right in the outfield there for $7.
It's crazy.
Bought one beer and one ice cream, and instantly that was 5 times what I paid for my ticket.
Yeah.
But then the game rained out in the 7th inning.
Okay.
And StubHub's policy was well, if the game rains out, we're gonna refund you.
Oh.
So I got my $7 back.
You got your $7 back.
I just got to hang out.
Get another beer. Yeah.
But their stadium's so cool. It's very very different from Yankee Stadium in a way,
sure.
but beautiful area and easy to get to and.
We got to talk some chocolate here. I'm looking at the clock here for how long we're rolling. Now that Mariah's gone, I got to be on this stuff. But I do want you to know that my favorite Sam story is he went to Toronto or something to see a band with his girlfriend or something, but the band canceled. So he dragged his girlfriend to 3 or 4 Blue Jays games in a row.
It was in Seattle.
So there you go.
It was in Seattle. We went and saw 3 Blue Jay games against the Mariners.
Against Mariners, yeah.
And then on the Monday, we were supposed to see Paramore, and they canceled. That was her one part of the whole trip.
She wanted to go, yeah.
And I'm 99% sure that's why we broke up. Was the result of the end of the trip.
And then you got to see more baseball.
That's
I love
a cool
it.
stadium too. The Mariners is cool. I've been there before.
Great. After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
We're back, and After Hours with Mariah and Ty is brought to you by Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. Goodies for grown-up.
Do you want to redo that?
No, it's fine. Let's roll it. I like it. I like it being natural.
Original, yeah.
I say this every podcast. I'm going to mess it up sometimes. Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. 100% Canadian-owned. Kevin, they're giving you a $100 Adult Source gift card.
All right.
Thank you for
buddy.
being a guest and hanging out with us.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know. That's yours to keep. Yours to
Perfect.
explore and enjoy with it.
Take a look at it. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
You brought stuff as well, though.
I
You wanted
did.
to talk a little.
Yeah,
I'm
talk
gonna
a little
move
chocolate.
Pikachu here. Talk a little
quick.
chocolate.
Yeah. So obviously, I got Sweet Bella. It's been up and running for at least 7 years. In the last 6 years, 6 months to a year. Probably from you guys. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. It's just exploded. It's been picking up so much traction.
Made me spit my beer out. I was like, yeah, okay.
You guys, thanks, guys.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's just been it's been on fire. And I've been pushing it too. I've learned over the last many years that if you're driving and you've got your foot on the gas pedal, you can control the moves. If you let corporate or you let other people control your destiny, you got to wait for them. I've been able to make some pretty good moves with this company, and we've positioned ourselves really well. A lot of the phones been ringing nonstop over the last 6 months. We've opened up some pretty major accounts. We're still Calgary based, but we're up in the airport. We're in Lena's, and we're in Luke's Drug Mart, and we're in all the Sonterras, and we're in these bigger places where I think a lot more foot traffic is happening, and it's going really well. So I'm pretty excited about it. We've rebranded it. We made it look a little different. We've changed it to go from horizontal to vertical, so packaging looks a little bit different, a little bit neater. So this is kind of what it looks like. I got some treats here for you guys too.
Wow.
So this is kind of the new deal with Sweet Bella. You'll see it in stores. It's got this awesome packaging. I think before it was hand wrapped. Now we're wrapping them a bit more with a machine. We've got a manufacturer doing a lot of our stuff now. So we've got this cool bar that looks like this. It's got this little peekaboo window in it.
The last time I was at the airport, I saw the design.
Yeah, you see them at the airports. They're in all the relay stores, and they're moving a ton of products.
That's a
through
great
the airport.
place to be too, because people want that local.
A lot of people are coming in to the airport, and it's their first point of contact. They want some chocolate bars or maple syrup or whatever. They go out to Banff and they hang around. A lot of people will forget on the way home, like, hey, I need something. This is kind of small where it'll fit in a purse or a carry-on. You can take a little slice of Calgary home with you. So we got about 9 or 10 different flavors.
Any flavor changes from the last time?
Yeah. Actually, we do. We've got this is our newest guy here. Is a cranberry almond one. So that's a little bit sleeker and kind of neat. And we kept our 8 main workhorses. We're coming up with 2 more in the tank, which are going to be a pecandy one. So it's like a less sweet one. It's got pecans and candy on the outside. And then we're working with a manufacturer in Ecuador right now as well too. So we're going to do an Ecuadorian orange. And the long-term plan on that is this is like a bean-to-bar thing where we buy direct and they bring up the chocolate and small place. Hopefully in the spring I want to get me and the family and the kids down to Ecuador and work on the farm for a couple days and really see what this kind of looks like rather than just give me the chocolate bar, eat it. I want them to see exactly kind of where this stuff comes from and how hard it is to make it. We're so fortunate here in Calgary and North America to just open chocolate and eat it, right?
What would you call it? Like craft chocolate? Like, is that the term? Like, what's the actual term?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of
You've been
stuff
on here 3 times. I should know the actual term, but
yeah, it would be like single origin, very special chocolate. It's not cut or blended. It's like the real deal. Mm-hmm. It would be craft. It would be pretty special stuff if you get your hands on it. Like, it's about 4 times the price of what I'm paying for chocolate right now. So when they add all the tariffs and everything in and all the shipping and it's not watered down at all. So it's very, very expensive. So it'll be like a premium kind of bar. So we're working on that. So we've got our new line kind of open. That's for you guys, you and the guys. I'd say Mariah, but she's not here. Maybe give her one if she stops by. You never know, right?
She did say she was going to come by this week.
Okay,
and I was like, you don't got much time left to get down here this week. So
I know. So
we'll see.
You give her that. We'll give her one of those guys. And then we're working on a couple things for the fall, and we're going to bring back a little hot chocolate mix. We've got our hazelnuts are coming back. I don't know if it's the distant cousin or the brother of the hazelnut, but I'm going to give you guys these ones too. These are the almonds, the Draged almonds. It's the prototype. It's not even out yet, not even on shelves.
Wow, okay.
Super exclusive. The packaging isn't even done. I think the product we've got it dialed down. Yeah, so it'll be almonds coated with sugar and salt and cocoa powder. So we're going to work on the packaging. We'll get those up. I'm only doing 4 markets this year. Usually I do about 12.
Okay.
But we're going to only do our 4 best ones and then kind of really concentrate on our 12-month plan. So it's kind of neat. So
how do you come up with these like ideas for these chocolates? Like, is it all you? Do you bounce it off a buddy, your kids, your wife? Like
everybody, yeah. Like I'll come up with something and I'll usually make it 5, 6, 7 times and I'll start giving it away and I'll listen to feedback. So, in a couple of days you might throw a message on my Instagram, hey, that was awesome, or hey, that sucked. Okay, no problem, whatever. So I'll kind of constantly think about things. I like to try other people's products, so I'll look around and see what's kind of hot and what's going on, and if I see a common thread of everybody's kind of got this pumpkin whatever, I'll try to make my version of it. I'll never copy and paste it. Never.
Well, it's market
never
trends.
works.
So you're not trying to cheat it. You just follow.
No, you got to kind of like
gotta.
everybody kind of likes this, so you make it yours. There's a million different ways to do it. Just like beer. I mean, everybody's making beer, but they always make it their own way, right? So
it's not like we're like, wow, this is the first time I've ever had a West Coast
That's
Pilsner.
right. Yeah, there's 1,000 of them. So,
Unbelievable.
you have your favorites, and I think out there in the chocolate world, there's, everybody can make their own version of a salted caramel. Everybody can make their own version of a dark whatever. So there's enough room out there for everybody to eat. I never copy anybody directly. I'll use it as, even if I'm close, I'll say, this is inspired by my trip. This is inspired by this one or that one, and if somebody was ever to do that to me, I would find it as a form of flattery. I'd be like, wow, mine was so good that you actually came close to it. Like, that's awesome. Great. Awesome. As long as we're in different markets and we're not directly competing, I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Well, I'll give you a layup on it. It's like here's my idea for a chocolate. It's not very good. It's a rip-off. It's a rip-off of After 8, and it'll be After Hours. You can take it. You can have it.
After Hours,
and it's just like the After 8 chocolate. Because I grew up not liking them.
The mint ones, right? Yeah.
I never liked the mint chocolate.
Is that's an East? Is it like a Saskatchewan / Ontario After 8?
I don't know where it originated.
I think it's more Eastern Canada is where that's maybe from. I'll have to check that one out. But I know it. I've had it a couple times.
It's not bad. They're little tiny like circles. My big question that I'm sure people want to know, like you're a chocolate genius, master chef. What is your favorite just generic chocolate bar?
Just generic one. My go-to when no one's looking. You mean something like that?
I know like most people's like Mariah's is an Eat More.
Yeah,
I know this because
that's such a wild.
I know this because she will lose her mind over an Eat More. I don't know why I know that, but yeah.
I would go with anything Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Reese's Pieces. Yeah. That's kind of my go-to when I'm going for a blizzard. Again, when no one's looking.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
Anthony Bourdain said he would go to KFC late at night.
Is that right? Yeah. That's what I do too sometimes. Not KFC, but I'll go. I like the blizzards. And, fast food, Wendy's. You catch me there once a year maybe. That's my go-to. But yeah, I like that. I don't like any of the toffee ones that get stuck in your teeth, that kind of stuff. But the peanut butter and chocolate combo is killer, I think.
You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Yeah. So it's fun.
I was always curious, for you when you're, cooking in the kitchen and everything, and you got to test things. How do you keep yourself from eating all of it? Because I would.
That's what I would imagine.
I wouldn't be able to not eat all of it.
Yeah, I mean you got to be careful, right? When I teach, I'm still teaching at SAIT, and students always want me to try all their stuff, and I have 16 students in my class. There's no way I can eat 16 cookies. So I tell them I eat with my eyes. I'll look at it and be like, I can see it now if it's a little burnt or if it's a little this or that. You can generally see it.
You don't do the Food Network style? You'd take a little sliver of it and go, all right, it's good.
I know. Well, when they did it on that, when they were eating all my stuff too, they didn't tell me. They were, they would eat it, and then the camera would pan away and they would spit, and I was like, oh, you didn't like it? And we would just say, no, I can't eat 12, 15 pieces of cake. That's not going to work.
Oh my God, yeah.
So it was a little insulting. So I usually don't spit it out. If I'm gonna try it and eat it, I will swallow the whole thing. I'll consume it and be like, I'll just take the calories and the sugar. But you got to be careful. I mean, these days I don't eat that much sweets anymore, believe it or not. I like the savory kind of stuff. So we'll have other chefs where I'm working at SAIT. So if they're making chicken or something, I'll have a piece. I'll trade you a piece of cake for a piece of chicken, or vice versa. I eat a lot of soup during the day and salads and stuff. So.
With everything going on in that culinary department, there's
so many things. Oh, there's smells from you have Indian this, that, all kinds of stuff going on, and you can almost get whichever you want. So we make a lot of crazy food. There's some really talented people there. It's pretty awesome.
Is it like a chef's goal to end up working and teaching? Or is it are there chefs who are I love the hustle, the bustle?
Yeah. There's some of them for sure, including myself. I'm kind of a hybrid where I love teaching and showing people what I know and being able to share my passion. But then at the other side, there's the chase and the thrill of being an entrepreneur and just trying to, hustle. There's very few that have come to SAIT and left. The ones that have been super successful. Quite a few Calgary guys here. Good chef friend of mine, Kevin Birch, which is running Chef's Cafe here. He does really well, and Michael Decker is a star chef here as well too. So there's a bit of hustle out there. It's harder to hustle the older you get. I'm not gonna lie to you. It gets
I believe
tricky.
you, man. I'm 32, and I'm like, I got to have a calendar now.
Yeah, you got to really, watch what you're doing, and the more you're on your feet, it's a long day, right? The 12 hours when you're 21, 12 hours when you're 40 are different. There's a different 12 hours.
Yeah.
And being, a chef, it's quite physical. You're moving, you're doing stuff, so.
Got to get a good pair of shoes.
Yeah, a good pair of shoes, that's for sure. Yeah.
After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like their radio show, but in podcast form.
I'll give you guys one more exclusive on this one, right? You got the new nuts, couple of the new bars on it. There's gonna be something. You're talking about your friend Mike that was here 4 times.
Yeah, well,
times?
he's trying. He's gonna do a 4th time
Okay.
because he heard you were
3. So I'm just gonna, Mike's got to, up his game a little bit. He's got to bring something more to the table to get that 4th one in. You're going to see something else coming out.
Okay.
You know how we first met, right? Where we first met because I was on the Holiday Baking Championship.
Yes, yeah.
Well, there's another one in the tank coming up.
Okay.
And I'm giving you guys the exclusive. I can't tell you much because, I got the NDA signed and all the stuff. But, this Christmas holiday time, you're gonna see me up on the screen.
Wow!
We're gonna be doing something different.
Party.
Yeah, it's
come
gonna
on out.
Yeah, we'll check it out. So it'll be out, in the winter time, and
He's booking his seat for a 4th appearance.
I got it all set up, Mike. So I'm coming for you.
We're sending that to him,
Oh,
right?
yeah. He knows you guys are gonna go head to head.
I'm on my 5th one now.
He's doing the 4th one, I believe, live from our big 1 weekend only event. So
okay, all right.
They're playing it. So he's booked his 4th as well. So now you guys gotta figure out
that's
a 5th.
awesome.
So whatever it is, well, that's super exciting.
So when I get some more info and I'm able to share it with you guys, I'd be glad to share it. But it's super cool project I've been working on. And
imagine if I just sat here, Kevin, and I just tried guessing over and over again. Like you can't
I,
tell me.
I couldn't tell you. I
me,
can't
but I'm
tell
just
you
like,
what
I'm
it is
woken
or
it up. I'm
what
like,
network or anything. But we'll be back on TV one more time. I give it one more try and see what happens.
It's a guest spot on CSI Miami. That's what it is.
That's right. I'm the new Horatio. Yeah.
All right, now it's time for Mariah and Ty's Game of the Week.
Mariah and Ty's Game of the Week.
Okay, how weird do you want of a what would you rather? Kev, what do you want? Weird or normal?
How weird is it?
I think last time it was about like raining burgers and Joey Bacardi, so like it couldn't be.
I feel like at this point we can probably go a little weird.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. All right, I mean, I guess we can swear on it, so this one has a curse
Couple
word in
swear.
it.
Cool.
It's
Okay.
just one swear. It's just a swear. All right, we're playing a game of Would You Rather. People said they liked the Would You Rathers.
Okay.
I think we got to get like an intro made up for the Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Yeah, lead in with it.
Because I mean, we do it so much at this point.
Well, sometimes. Like, I don't know. I could have done a game, but I also, like, I didn't want to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not fun, the games I come up with. Like, what did we do the other day? D&D? Hey, Kev, you're rolling a character.
Dungeon Dragons. Yeah.
All right, your Would You Rather, Kevin,
Okay,
and
let's
Sam. You guys can debate this.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Would you rather eat a hot dog every time you're greeted or feel great constantly, but you end every reply to anyone with, now go fuck yourself?
I kind of like hot dogs.
Me too, but that's anytime you're greeted.
I feel like I would, like, even coming to work every day, I'd probably have to have like 12 hot dogs.
Well, how many hot dogs do you think you can have? There's the hot dog challenge. Have you ever heard of that?
The
We have
999 with the
for
beers?
baseball. That's
He
tough.
literally talks to me about it all the time.
Have you
He
tried
wants
it?
to do it.
I want to do it, but I want to do it like maybe like with the boys at home so I can make them. So
Yes.
the 999 challenge doesn't cost me like.
We can go to
yeah.
Okotoks. We can
$400.
see
You
a
go to
dogs
Okotoks,
game.
yeah.
9 dogs at a dogs game?
You know what, man? I'm going to go with go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know me and Logan would just be like, whatever. And then
You'd
you just
probably
have to-
say it back to
You
me.
just have to. I don't talk like that, Kevin. I don't have a sailor mouth.
He's portraying
I am
himself
like-
as a saint.
I know,
like,
right? Like
I'm
hang
like
down the
this.
library or
Someone,
something.
Dan, one of our listeners wrote in being like, oh, he doesn't really swear on the podcast anymore. And I was like, that's because Mariah had the sailor mouth, not me. Like, that's
right,
why
yeah.
the swear count
She's
went
the
down.
influence, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Some of those episodes where Mariah and I really got going, like the count would be up there in like the 50s.
They'd have one beer and they'd be like, let's go.
F-bomb this, F-bomb that.
And I'm just sitting there being good, you know?
Yeah.
Sitting on my hands.
I think I'd go with the hot dog. I could do the hot dogs.
Well, 16 hot dogs, Kevin. Remember that. You got 16 students in your class. You say good morning. Then
I know.
You're not really doing much teaching.
Well, I just throw a head fake here and there and, you know, get it down to like half.
Think about orientation day with all your new students.
Oh, my God, yeah. Maybe that's the day I'm sick, right? Yeah, there's 80-something. Oh, my God, yeah. That's a lot of hot dogs.
All right, sir, 80 hot dogs.
Yeah,
Here you go,
oh,
man.
Boy. Yeah.
Work around it with a Zoom call or something.
Yeah.
Ty, what would you do, man?
I'd probably do it like you. I'd just do the now go fuck yourself thing. I mean, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't feel good about it. But
I love the hot dogs, but I think that I would suffer. I think it would be atrocious.
I don't even think I could do the 9 by 9 by 9. I think I could have 9 beers in 9 innings. I think I could do that. I'd be sloppy, but I don't think I could eat 9 hot dogs.
Well, have you guys ever watched the one on Coney Island, the Nathan's hot dog eating competition?
Yeah,
where
yeah.
They dump it in water and they're like, right?
Barely even in like.
There's a guy I think from Japan. Let's say, I don't know, you guys can check.
Oh my God, I know his name.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kobayashi.
Yeah, the last couple years. But he dips it. I think the bun goes in the water, and the hot dog count is ridiculous. Like, we could never touch it. The three of us couldn't beat the guy.
No
way. Like, he's just unreal.
Yeah, it's a sport. They're athletes.
Also, like
I guess, yeah. Now, you guys do know my wife's a dietitian. She would argue hard on the other side.
Well, she can come on next week.
Yeah, I'll bring her on next week.
Look at her, what you have.
One more thing on the hot dogs.
Okay, yeah.
Can you imagine the edibility of like wet hot dog bun?
Oh my God,
like,
yeah.
Like I can't imagine what that would taste like, especially.
What do you mean you can't imagine it? Just take a hot dog bun, dip in water.
No, I know, but like it ruins like the nice fluffiness of the hot dog bun, right? Like you know, you get it at the ballpark.
Hot dogs.
Like the
I
Wonder
do,
Bread,
dude.
He romanticizes a hot dog. Something about it.
I feel like dunking it in beer ruins it.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to dunk it in the beer.
I think so. You don't have to chew it. You can go faster. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Well, I think with the 999 challenge, the other thing you got to be worried about is like 3 really quick ground outs.
Yes. You want the innings to go long. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
you want a couple walks, you know?
Yeah.
Slow it down a little bit. Yeah.
Come on, let's get another ball going. That's what you're saying.
Right,
Come on. You think you could do it? I don't think I could do it.
999?
Yeah.
I don't think so. My son, my older guys, tried it with his friends downstairs. I don't think they made it. I don't know. I have to ask him. But I don't think so. I'll get about 4 or 5 hot dogs deep, and I'd probably tap out.
Yeah, the hot dogs.
I have to go in empty too. I'd like not eat for a day, and then I could probably get 4 or 5.
Really? See, my strategy. I was talking about this with Sam. Was I would eat like a big meal like the morning of, and then I would try to run like a 10K.
Oh,
just to get it out of my system, so my stomach's all expanded.
And then go for the hot dogs.
And then go for the hot dogs. That would be my plan. Because I think if you don't eat, your stomach shrinks.
Might be a rough night though. You know?
Oh, I mean, we've had some rough nights here,
Yeah.
Kevin. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, you should have seen Thursday. We were out with the Darcys, a band we play, and I was hurting the next day.
Yeah, okay, that happens. Sorry.
Could have eaten 9 hot dogs.
You could have maybe, right? They still have Tubby Dog here?
Yeah.
Do they? Yeah.
I moved right by there.
I haven't been there in a
super
while,
close.
but that was my first introduction to like street Calgary food when I moved here, like 17, 18 years ago.
I'm
With
gonna
the
have
chips,
to ask you.
chips and bacon and everything on it, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's
what do you
fun?
do when you go to like New York or Thailand and you're having all this delicious food and you come back and then you feel sad because the food's not as good? Because Logan's about to go to Germany.
Okay.
And I'm sure he's going to eat delicious food. And then he's going to come
Germany's
back.
amazing, yeah.
And it's just kind of depressing because you're back to the food you know.
Yeah. Well, you got to hop around. You don't need the commercial stuff, and you make it yourself too. We cook a lot at home, cook a lot with friends and family and stuff. So.
Well, you guys are professional chefs. Me and Logan are like, hey,
McDonald's
hamburger helper,
yeah.
watch this.
Mac and cheese, yeah.
Kevin, thank you for coming on. Anything you want to say? The camera and floor is yours.
No, thanks for having us, guys. 3P, it's pretty special to be back with you guys. It's pretty awesome. So thank you so much. Just going to enjoy the rest of the summer and float into the fall and winter. So hopefully see you guys soon.
And we'll see you on the TV screen soon.
Yeah, you bet.
On Law and Order,
SUV or whatever.
SUV, Sport Utility Vehicle.
Sport
it's
Utility
a new
Vehicle.
series
That's
coming
right.
out.
Starring me, right? I'll be the host.
It's good. They got it going. We'll put the links to Sweet Bella chocolates in our show notes if you want to check them out. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
You've been listening to After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Powered by Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. 100% Canadian owned.
Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of After Hours with Mariah and Ty downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.